how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. It's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave, and I'm super stoked to have you today. The wave for today is gonna get us nice and sweaty. We're gonna be all over the mat and just getting into everything, arms, legs, core, booty. So we are gonna start nice and slow, maybe, probably not. We're gonna start in child's pose. So just right in your mat, come down into child's pose. When you're ready, I'll meet you there, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're starting in child's pose. So knees as wide as your mat, or really as wide as you need right now in the beginning of practice. And just go ahead and gently walk your arms out as far as you can for right now in the beginning of practice. And just start to melt into those hips. Maybe with every breath, you start to walk your hands out a little farther. Just start to notice your breath, become aware of your breath and how it's moving through your body right now. Arrive here on this mat in this moment. Notice everything that's going on with you in this moment. How does your breath feel? How do your hands feel on this mat? Exhale, walk your hands over to your left side. Maybe try to sit back a little farther or deeper into those hips to lengthen that side body. Your next inhale walks you back to the center, and your exhale walks you over to your right side. Stay here in this moment, in these slower moves. In these slower moments, we tend to let our mind drift. Stay here. Notice things going on in your body to keep you here, to keep you rooted in the present moment. Inhale back to center. Come to your forearms. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And bring it down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Open your chest. Exhale, bring it down. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, opens the arm, opens the chest. Exhale, brings it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Stay in the center. Take one round of breath to yourself here. Exhale it out. Roll forward, find tabletop. Find your neutral spine first, so that's a nice long spine. On your inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine. Exhale, lower the belly, pull your heart through, gaze goes up. Exhale, round the spine, tilt the pelvis, get into those vertebrae. Exhale, find neutral. Step your left foot back to the toes, push into your heel. Find that nice calf stretch. And our core is nice and active. We're engaging all the muscles within the core, the pelvic region, while we're pushing our foot back. And come back to just a little hover of the left leg. Inhale, send your right arm out. Exhale, cactus your arm. On your inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring it back to neutral. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring it back to neutral. Inhale, open. Exhale to neutral. Beautiful. Inhale, send your arm forward, and then float your left leg off the ground. As you drop your right arm down to the mat, swing your left leg all the way to the side of the mat and plant it down on the floor. One round of cat-cow here with your leg extended. You may not be able to get as deep into your cat and cow because your leg is extended, and that's okay. So inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes forward. Exhale, round. Maybe one more time of those. Lower the belly, pull your heart through. Exhale, round your spine. Beautiful. Shift your weight into your right knee as your left foot floats off the ground. And we're here for 3 taps. And 3, 2, 1. Hold for a hover. And then exhale, step it on the outside of your left hand. So you're kind of in this little low lunge. And just begin to explore this position. Maybe rock back and forth or side to side. See what feels good in your body. Get into those hips. And then maybe we come to the fingertips. Make it just a little bit more. Make it a little bit more challenging. Beautiful. Tuck your right toes, step it all the way forward, find Malasana, your Yogic Squat. Hands come to heart center, pushing your knees open and rock here. And then hands come back down to the floor, step your right foot back and bring your foot all the way around back to tabletop. Exhale, step your right foot back, step into those toes while planting into the ground. Get a nice calf stretch on your right leg this time. Feel your hands pushing the ground away. Engage that core. Keep everything active. And come back to where your shoulders are stacked over your wrist. Extend your left arm out in front of you. Exhale, cactus your arm. And your inhale opens your chest to your left side. And then bring it back to neutral. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it to neutral. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, open. Exhale, neutral. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, neutral. Bring your arm long and then plant it down. As you float your right foot off the ground, swing it around to your right side and then plant it down on the right side of the mat. One round of cat-cow here. Lower the belly, gaze goes forward. Exhale, round. And then find neutral. Shift weight into your left knee as your right foot begins to float. And we're here for 3 taps. 3, 2, 1. Hold for a hover. And then exhale, step it on the outside of your right hand. And then just begin to explore it here. And we're staying here in this present moment. So maybe notice the different feelings between your right and left side. Is one side tighter than the other? Are your hips more open on one side than the other? Is it easier to go on your fingertips than keeping your hands flat? Notice things about yourself. Get to know every inch of your body and how it moves and how it connects to that mind. Good. On your next exhale, step your left foot all the way forward and lower down for your Yogic Squat. Hands come to your heart center and just begin to rock for a few seconds here. On your inhale, maybe extend your arms all the way up and then plant them down and step your left foot all the way back and swing your right leg all the way down to meet in tabletop. Take one round of breath here. And then tuck your toes, find a hover. Tap your left knee, left elbow, bring it back to a hover. Right knee, right elbow, come to a hover. Left knee, left elbow, hover. And just keep moving with your breath for a few rounds. I know we're building fire right in the beginning. You got it. And then send your hips back, find down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Exhale, sigh it out. And just start to find movement here. Keep pushing the ground away. Make your arms nice and strong. We aren't collapsing into our shoulders. Hips are nice and tall. If you need to bend your knees right now, you can. Or if your heels don't make it all the way down, it is okay. On your next inhale, as you spinal wave forward, come all the way down, find cobra. So lowering the thighs to the mat, untuck your toes. Chest is tall, pulling shoulders back, trying to get our shoulder blades to kiss in the back. And then tuck your toes, send your hips back down dog. Keep moving. Inhale, spinal wave forward, find plank first, then lower down, find cobra. So lowering the thighs down, and then tuck your toes, send it back down dog. Exhale, drop the knees down, find tabletop one more time. We're going around again. Extend your left leg out, bring it around to a hover for 3 taps. 1, 2, 3, hold to a hover. Exhale, step it on the outside of your left hand. Maybe scoot your knee back just a little bit so we can get a little deeper into those hips. And as you begin to rock back and forth, start to pick up your left arm and reach for your right foot. So inhale, lean forward, maybe grab the right foot. Exhale, send the hips back in space. Inhale, open the chest, grab the foot in the back. And just move with your breath. And inhale, come back to the beginning. And then swing your left leg all the way around, find tabletop one more time. Send your right foot out and swing it around to a hover. 3 taps. 3, 2, 1, hover. Exhale, step it on the outside of your right hand. Maybe move your knee back just a little bit, your left knee, so that way you can get a little deeper in your stretches. And once you've got a few in, begin to take your right arm off the mat and reaching for your back leg. Exhale, send your hips back in space. Inhale, open the heart. Beautiful. And come back to the beginning. And then swing your leg all the way around, find tabletop. All right, so we're going to get a little fun here. We're going to be doing 2 movements in one, if that makes sense. So I'll break it down each section, and then we'll do it together. So on your exhale, you're going to lift your knees to a hover as you drop your elbows down. So you're on your forearms, and you're kind of in this funky bent knee, down dog-ish thing. And then inhale, bring it back to a hovered tabletop. Oh, does that make sense? Well, if it doesn't, you're trying it anyway. Just kidding. Just do what you can and make it up as you go. Heck, do whatever you can. It's totally fine. So when you're ready, tuck your toes. Inhale, hover the knees, push back to your forearms. Hold it here. Inhale, send it back to a hovered tabletop. Exhale, back. Inhale, hover tabletop. One more. Inhale to your forearms. Exhale to a hover. I definitely switched up the breaths, but you get the idea. And then exhale, send your hips back in space and find your down dog. Take a moment to yourself here. Just explore this space in your body. Get out all those nooks and crannies that you haven't gotten out yet. Maybe rock the hips side to side. And when you're ready, come to find stillness. Feet are hip width distance apart. On your inhales, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, forward fold. And then walk your feet out just a little bit wider than hip distance. And then bend your knees just a little bit. I mean, you could do a lot if you want to, but just make sure there's a slight bend right now. And then grab opposite elbows and just sway here. Let your head hang heavy. Just fall back into your breath. Fall back into this moment. What have you learned about yourself already? Good. Release the hands to the floor. Walk your feet back into hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms come overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms. Maybe add a slight back bend in there. Inhale, come back to a straight spine. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Plant your hands on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands back again. Step back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, drop your hips and your heels over to your right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to your left. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, back to center, and then lower your heels to where you can for today. Send your gaze forward. On your exhale, step, jump, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your hands behind your back and then interlace them. Pull the heart open, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms float overhead. Exhale, find cactus with a baby back bend. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your inhale, come to your tippy toes. Drop your heels over to the right side again. This time, maybe lift your left arm off the mat. And then bring it back through center. Come to the tippy toes. Exhale to the left side. Maybe your right arm comes off the mat. One more time, come through center. Exhale, drop over to your right side. Inhale, back. Exhale, down. Inhale, back through center and lower the heels down. Send your gaze forward. On your exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your hands behind your back again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift a chair, keeping your hands behind your back. Hold here. Pull that heart open. Maybe send your gaze to the sky. Release your arms. Arms come overhead. We're still in the chair. And then inhale, stand up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, come back to straight spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank, lower to chaturanga in the same exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take one round of breath here. Exhale, sigh it out. Send your gaze forward. Exhale, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your hands behind your back one more time, pulling that heart open. Exhale, fold over. And inhale, rise to chair. Beautiful. Take it an inch lower. Come up to the tippy toes, keeping your heart pulled open. Arms come overhead, and then rise to stand. Beautiful. Exhale, open the heart, cactus the arms. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot, and then step your left foot behind you. Find the pinky edge of your left foot, and then fold over, keeping your hands at heart center or open them up to airplane arms. If you maybe sink a little lower. One more breath. Exhale, drop your hands to the left side of your right foot. Spin open to your left side. So now we're in pyramid. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over to what's comfortable in your body for today. If you need some blocks or some pillows, you can. Walk your hands a little bit in front of your right foot if they're not there already. Step into your right foot till your left foot starts to find a float, and then swing it around to the back of your mat. Find ninja squat on your right side. Hands come to heart center. And then sit all the way back on your bum. And then interlace your hands and step your foot into that little basket your hands make. And then straighten your leg as far as you can. Even if it's just right here, that's beautiful. It doesn't need to be anywhere. It's what's good for you. Exhale, drop the leg, come back up to your ninja squat. Exhale, hands come to the right side of your right foot and spin to the top of your mat. We're here in a runner's lunge. Come up to your tip. I was gonna say your pinkies. Come up to your little fingertips. There we go. Come up to your fingertips and hold it here for one breath. Inhale, send your right arm to the sky as you open your chest. Exhale, sends it down. Inhale, opens your left arm as you spin open to your ninja squat, and then bring it back to a runner's lunge. Inhale, open to your right side. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, open your left arm, find ninja squat. Your legs are about to burn. You just wait. Inhale, open to your right side. Exhale, down. Inhale, open to your left side. Inhale, back to runner's lunge. Send your hips back in space. Find triangle. So you drop your left heel to the mat, step your right hand on the inside of your right foot, and draw your left arm up to the sky for triangle. You can use your block here again. You do not need to go all the way down. It's never about how deep you get into a pose. It's how it makes you feel. Keep pulling that heart open. Maybe taking that left arm and swinging around the back, trying to find your right thigh. Good. And release your arms down to the mat. Frame your front foot. Come up to the balls of your feet on your left foot. Drop your left knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms and chest come all the way up. Sit onto that left knee and then make a kickstand. So you're swinging your left leg out to the left side, keeping your right leg bent, and then sit deeper into that right leg. Maybe send your right arm all the way down to your big toe. Left arm comes up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Your next inhale sends you to the back of the mat, keeping the same position until your left arm meets the floor, and then your right foot starts to float off the mat. Right arm extends to the sky. We're moving here with our breath, so send it forward. Right arm meets the floor next to your big toe, left arm to the sky. Inhale, send it back to the back of the mat till your right foot floats. Right arm extends over the body, and then we bring it back. Keep moving with your breath. Notice where your mind goes when the poses get a little funny, or you're a pose maybe you've never been in before. Do you immediately go to negative thoughts or positive thoughts? Are you open to trying something new or no? Something to learn about yourself as you move through this meditation. On your next inhale, send it to the back of your mat till your left arm meets the floor. Then bend at the knee and then reach your right arm behind until you meet your foot and kick your foot into your hand and find the balance. Take another inhale. Exhale. Release the bind. Find the hover. On your exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. So now my right foot is next to my left hand. And bring your right arm to frame your foot. Step into your right foot. Find an L. So we're not going all the way up for standing split. We're here with squared hips. And then exhale, tap your knee to your calf for a Shiva squat. So we're doing 5 taps. Exhale, tap for 4, and then bring it back to your L. Exhale, tap for 3, bring it out. Exhale, tap for 2. Exhale, tap for 1. Bring it back to your L. Beautiful. And then exhale, plant your foot down. Inhale, rise the chest, find crescent lunge. Sink low in those hips. Inhale, open to your left side, so we're finding this wide-legged stance. Drop your hands down to your thighs, and then exhale, lower down into this squat. And then push in, I'll face this way so you can see. But you're gonna push into your thighs and then drop a shoulder. So you're getting into that little stretch in your little groin area. And then bring it back to center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. I don't know about you, but I love this stretch. It feels so good. Keep moving from side to side. One more. I'm going to switch back this way just so you don't get confused. And then inhale, bring it back to your crescent lunge, so arms overhead, facing now you're the front of your mat. And then exhale, frame your top foot, send it back for plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send it forward, find plank. Roll your heels over to your right side. Left arm comes off the mat. Find side plank on your right side. We're here for a breath. And then exhale, plant your left arm down. Keep rolling over to your left side till your right arm comes off the mat. Find side plank here. And then plant it down. Exhale, send it back, find down dog. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, jump, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, find your hands behind your back, interlace them, pull your heart open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to a chair. Arms are pulled behind your back. Sink an inch deeper. Come to the tippy toes. Release your arms up to the sky, and then rise to stand. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Shift weight into your left foot. Step your right foot over to your left side, find the pinky edge, and then keeping your hands here or at your airplane, fold over your thigh. Keeping your core engaged, don't collapse here. You still want to be active. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Put them on the right side of your left foot and spin to your left side. So now we're here in a pyramid with our left foot in front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Take a check in with yourself. Make sure your hips are square. Both thighs are engaged. Beautiful. Plant your hands a little in front of your left foot. Step into your left foot till your right foot finds a hover. And then float it to the back of your mat. Find ninja squat on your left side. Hands come to heart center. And then sit back on your butt. Find your little basket with your hands. Put your foot in your basket and then straighten your leg as much as you can or as little as you want to. It's totally fine. And then exhale, release, push it back into your ninja squat. Send your hands to the top of your mat. Rotate till you find your runner's lunge with your left leg in front. Inhale, send your left arm up to the sky. So we're in a little twist here. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, lifts your right arm off the floor as you rotate to your ninja squat. Send it back. Inhale, open your left arm to a twist. Exhale, down. Inhale, open to your ninja squat. Exhale, send it back. Keep moving with your breath. Good, twist. Down, one more. Open to ninja squat. Bring it back to your runner's lunge. Send your hips back in space. Drop your heel down on your right foot. Step your left hand on the inside of your right foot and open for triangle. If you need to, you can bring your foot in a little bit if the wide stance is just a little too much for you. Maybe send the gaze up. Maybe send the arm over the top of the head. Find that nice side body stretch. And release the arms down. Frame your top foot. Come to the balls of your feet of your right foot. Come back to your runner's lunge just for a second. Lower your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, lift the chest and the arms till you come all the way over your right knee, or your hips are right over your right knee. And then kick your right foot to the left side of your mat, so you're making a kickstand again. And then sit into that left knee, and then drop your left arm down. You can definitely double fold your mat like this if it's, you can double fold your mat like that if it's too much for your knee. Or you could put a pillow there, whatever you have. But left arm is down on the mat, right arm is to the sky. Find this position first before we move on. And when you're ready, exhale, send it to the back of the mat. Find your hover of your left leg. You can adjust your kickstand to what you need. So if it was kind of at an angle before, you can make it a little bit more perpendicular to your mat. So that way this pose is a little more comfortable. And then exhale, send it to the top. Inhale, send it back. Inhale to the top. Send it back. Don't just swing. Move with intention. Don't just throw your body around. Imagine you can see every muscle activating as you move. Good. And then come all the way to the back of the mat where our left leg is to a hover. Left arm is in the sky. Beautiful. From here, bend your left knee. Send your left arm send your left arm behind you to find that bind. So we're kind of in this side plank dancer-ish pose. Whoa! I'm talking and not paying attention. Good. Kick your foot into your hand. Find that balance. Those opposing energies. You're kicking and pulling at the same time. Exhale, release to the hover. And then exhale, step your left foot on the outside of your right hand. Yes, we're back in this funky pose again. Frame your left foot. Step into your left foot till you find your little L pose. Maybe flex your foot or point your foot. And hips are square to the floor. So we aren't rotating our hip open like this. It's nice and square. Once you feel stable, exhale, tap your knee to your calf, find your Shiva squat, and send it back. We're here for 5. Exhale, lower 4. Lower 3. Lower 2. Lower 1, float it, hover here for a second, and then step it all the way back. Inhale, lifts the chest, find Crescent Lunge. And then exhale, open to your right side. We're here in this little wide-legged stance. Exhale, drop your hands down to your thighs. Whoa, almost fell backwards. Lower down, and then drop your shoulders in once again. Exhale, lower. Maybe see if you can get a little deeper into those stretches now that we're a little warmed up. Good. Bring it back to a standing. Send it back to the top of your mat. Find Crescent Lunge. Exhale, frame your top foot. Send your foot back. Find plank, lower down chaturanga in the same breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, send it back. Breathe here. Come back to your breath in case you lost it. And remember, child's pose is always available for you. When you're ready, your next inhale sends you forward to a plank. Exhale, rotate open to your side plank, left arm goes up to the sky. Exhale, send it down, keep rolling till your right arm comes off the ground. Exhale, send it down, and then send it back down dog. Right leg goes to the sky, knee to nose. send it back. Knee to left elbow, send it back. Knee to left elbow, send it back. Knee to nose, and then step it on the outside of your right hand for lizard. So drop down to your knee, untuck your left toes, both hands are on the inside of your right foot. Come up to your fingertips, pull that heart open, and find stillness. Feel that stretch in those hips. Imagine you're trying to marry your shoulder blades in the back. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck your left toes, and step all the way to the outside of your left hand. Lower down, find Yogi Squat, hands to heart center. And then inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Shift weight into your right foot until your left leg starts to float, and then find eagle on your left side. So my left leg is down. Left arm comes underneath your right, and we're here for 3 breaths. Exhale, unwind the legs, but keep the arms bound and step it back. Find your crescent lunge or your high lunge. And then inhale, open to a wide-legged stance just for a moment. And then exhale, switch it to the back of the mat. Find warrior 2 feet. So my back foot, my heel is rotated down to the mat, keeping my eagle arms. And then inhale, reverse it back. Exhale, bring it back, warrior 2. Unwind the arms, find your warrior 2 arms. Inhale, bring it back to high lunge. Exhale, step it all the way forward, find chair, hands come to heart center. Send your arms behind you, find airplane arms, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels, arms come overhead. Inhale, arms behind, come up to the tippy toes. Exhale, arms in front. Inhale, back. Exhale, up, hold here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank, lower down chaturanga in the same exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Send your left leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Send it back. Yep, we're going around again. Left knee, right elbow. Send it back. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Left knee to nose, hold. And then step it on the outside of your left hand. Find lizard, so drop your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Find a little movement. And then we find stillness. Come up to your fingertips, pull your heart forward, and find stillness. Come down to your flat hands. Tuck your right toes, step it all the way forward, find Yogi Squat, hands to heart center. And then bring your arms overhead, and then rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift over to your left side. Right leg comes around for eagle with your left leg down. Right arm underneath left. And we're here for 2 breaths. Exhale, unwind the legs, step it back, find high lunge. Woo. Keeping your eagle arms. Inhale, open to your right side, and then exhale, send it to the back of the mat. Find warrior 2 feet. So my left foot is at a perpendicular to my right, and my arms are still in eagle. Inhale, reverse. Bring it back. And open to warrior two arms. Inhale, send it back, high lunge. And then exhale, step it forward, find your chair. Arms come behind you, find airplane arms, come onto the tippy toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, tippy toes, arms behind you. Inhale, arms up, gaze goes up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind, beautiful. And lower the heels and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Yes, I am as sweaty as you are. My legs are on fire. And I hope yours are too. And then lower your knees down, find tabletop, and then swing your feet all the way in front of you. We're gonna come all the way to our back. Keep your feet planted on the ground, hands down to the floor. Maybe tuck your shoulders back so you're nice and flat. And on your inhale, you're gonna find bridge pose. So lift the hips as high as you can, squeezing your glutes. Chin is away from your chest. And just keep rising. Feel the strength in those thighs. All the heat you've made. And then lower down. Bring your knees together, heels poke out to the sides. And just hang here for a second, take the pressure off your back. And then step back up for another bridge. Or if you have wheel pose, so that's, or in gymnastics you call it the bridge. So hands are gonna flip to their palms for wheel, and you're sending it all the way up for straight arms. If you're doing this, please be careful. Otherwise, just stay in bridge. And you're there for 3 breaths. And then lower down wherever you are and hug your knees into your chest. And just gently rock side to side. Put your hands on your knees and then just start to make little circles with your legs. And then switch directions. And then find center. Drop your arms down to the sides of your body and release your legs up to the sky. Find waterfall. Just let the energy fall out of your legs and send it back to the rest of your body. Maybe close your eyes, come back into your breath. And then lower your feet down, and then send it all the way out for Savasana. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out. Let your feet roll open, palms face the sky. Let your tongue fall to the back of the mouth. Relax your eyes, your eyebrows, your throat. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, the fingers. Imagine you can actually see the tension releasing as you move from one spot of the body to the other. And just begin to melt away. When you're ready, start to bring attention back into your body, maybe wiggling fingers, toes, and then roll over to one side when you're ready. Take a pause here before you sit all the way up. Find a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, send everything inward. Hands drape over the knees, palms facing the sky. Sit nice and tall, creating length in that spine. Do one more scan of your body. Do you notice anything different between the beginning and the end of practice? Were you able to stay present more than you thought you would be able to? Were you not able to stay present at all? Neither is good or bad. It's just something to be aware of, not to judge yourself, just something to acknowledge. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer position, bring them in your third eye, so that space in between your eyebrows. And we're going to close our practice with a nice sigh out. So take a deep inhale, exhale, sigh it out. Thank you so much for waving with me and getting all sweaty. I hope you had fun on this little power wave, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.